After Trump became the president, a lot of elites in the West were like, "What's happening? How is social media affecting our societies? This and this and this." So it's like they organize like big things, bring a lot of important people around to save democracy. And then I ask a question. The first thing is, of course, because I've been there. I've it's like in 2011, I learned a lot of lessons, but I guess like my lessons are not worth anything. So like I asked them, how many, like there are about maybe 10, 15 or something, 20, 30 or something. It's like a big table. I can't remember. And very important people everywhere, representatives of big companies, Google, Facebook, whatever, even Twitter. Like, how many of you are supporters of Trump? And there was zero response, as you can imagine. And then I said, like, how can we save democracy without having people from the right wing? It's called a left wing and a right wing for a reason. It's like a bird, and you need both. You need conservatives because at the end of the day, no matter what you do as a liberal leftist that wants to like explore and remove all the limits, those limits have been put by our ancestors not because they were less sophisticated than us. Look at the pyramids. Until now, we don't really know what it's all about and how did they do it. So it's like we learn from our ancestors, and of course, yeah, we want to explore things and do things and be careful, you know. But most of the elites, and I'm not generalizing because there are some people who are in the middle more, I've met a few, but they end up leaning center, but there's no center in America because it's just two-party system. So most of the people are like, no, it's just like when I ask like how many people support Trump, it's as if I'm asking a stupid question or I'm trying to grab attention. No, I'm not. Like, I'm just trying to say there's a right wing, there's a left wing. You cannot really fix democracy unless you bring both into one table. This whole story that the left is building, it's like dictator in this and that's just like, rather than understanding the Chinese system and dealing with China with some respect, they want, it's either that China abide by the value system of us or else, like, well, yeah, they of course have their own flaws, of course they don't have freedom of expression, but at the end of the day they look at you and say, well, good for us that we don't have freedom of expression. It's like, look at what's happening right now. That's their way of thinking. You just have to accept, I don't think like them. I prefer an open society, of course. This is Islamic, actually. In Islam, in my religion, this is how it used to work. Even the Khalifa, the head, would used to be told like, if you don't fix your mistakes, we will fix it with our swords on you. That's how it is. It's like, yeah, we'll all fix it. Like, no point in garbage and rubbish. Everyone who speaks up is a racist. I hang up with people that they call racist. Like, one time I hang up with a guy on a plane. First thing he say, like, you Arabs are blah, 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 and he started insulting. And 2 hours later, like, he's taking my contacts. It's fine. I don't blame him. Maybe he got irritated by an Arab guy that just got very close to him in a line. Just like how they do it in back home in my home country, Egypt. It's fine. He didn't like it. He didn't like those people who cross cross the road with the traffic is red. Maybe someone look at me and is like, these people from brown. Okay, I try and fix it by like removing trash from the street and stuff. So at least if I do it for my God, but if someone sees it, at least like it balances out. But like, I'm not gonna judge a white American for hating people, brown people like me. I mean, I hate my own brown people. They gave me shit, and America saved me. So I'm just saying that it's probably time to, rethink our philosophy of how we interact with each other. It's important that we understand that if the left is open about inclusion, then they should really do a lot of effort in educating their, lone wolves who have been in support of their party, engaging with their party, and then going on trying to assassinate a president, an ex-president who's running again for presidency. You know, if I have to choose between Trump and Kamala, closed eye, I support Trump. I'm not an idiot. If I have to choose between Trump and Biden, of course I support Trump because at least Trump can make sense, can continue a sentence. Trump, have actually managed organizations. I don't like his management style. I think he has a lot. I don't. Who am I? He runs a country. The way he dealt with the North Korean president, the way he dealt with the Chinese president, the way he's dealt with the Egyptian president, the way it's like the Russian president, he gets it. He's like a man of his word and he's trying to do it. And they want to convince us that he doesn't care. And they want to convince us that the left is the one who cares about the kids while they're aborting kids after 21 weeks of pregnancy, out of which the baby is almost full, feeling all the pains. And they don't even give the baby painkillers as they kill them. Come on. My body, my choice. Well, yeah, it's your body, your choice until you decide that someone random, I'm sorry to say, plant the seeds in your whatever, and then you not only wait, you've had sex, unprotected, you should start, oh my God, okay, you figure out at the very early on, and then figure out what to do. But then you wait and wait and wait until the baby is fully formed and has the feelings. And of course, no one cares because she's getting rid of the baby and she's moving on thinking that it's okay, but it's not okay. It's not a game, my friends. You going to the doctors like that, getting them to play in your body parts, and it's not okay, my friends. You trusting the the doctors, all of them die. All of them have diarrhea. All of them, when they get a headache, they stay home. They're not like, they didn't get it. Like, they didn't run the system. Hello, Mr. Elon.